All right, thanks for joining me for this freestyle flow. This is what these workouts are going to be like. Nothing fancy, just in my little home workout space and showing you the types of yoga flows and stretches that I incorporate in. I usually do these 20-25 minute flows at the end of a workout when I need an extra stretch, or I save them for a day off when I just want to still move my body and get something in. So let's get started. Come to the top of your mat, and we're going to start standing. So close your eyes and turn your palms to face up. Take a second in gratitude, feeling grateful that your body is healthy enough to do this workout, to stretch, to flow, to experience that elevated heart rate, those deep stretches. And then release the hands. Inhale, lift your palms up towards the sky. Your gaze follows the hands all the way up. And then exhale, lower the hands and drop the chin down to the notch in the neck. And again, inhale, lift your arms up towards the ceiling, look up towards them. And then exhale, let the arms float down, drop the chin down to the notch in the neck. And once more, inhale, lift. And then exhale, drop the chin down and breathe. Inhaling and exhale. Gather the hands at a prayer at the heart. Inhale, lift the prayer up overhead. Exhale, follow the prayer down to the mat. Inhale, hands to the shins, look up. Exhale, step all the way back to a plank and hold. So just notice here, the neck is nice and long, the shoulders are rolling down the back, belly's pulled up towards the spine. Now, send it back, downward dog. Press the heels towards the mat, and we're gonna flow into plank 5 times. Come high up onto the toes, wave the body forward into a plank. Hold here, and then navel to the spine, and wave your body back. Again, inhale, high onto the toes, wave the body forward into a plank. Exhale, send it back, and heels press into the mat. 3 more times. Inhale, high onto the toes, wave the body forward into a plank. Exhale, hips to the sky, and all the way back. 2 more times. Inhale, high onto the toes, wave the body forward. Exhale, hips to the sky, and send it back. And once more, high onto the toes, wave the body forward. From here, drop your knees and your chest to the mat. Float onto the belly, and then press into the hands halfway up. And then come back down and push back towards child's pose. All the way back, rest your chest on your thighs. Take a breath. Inhale, and then exhale, tuck the toes. Let's make our way back, downward dog. So look up to the front of the mat and just start to walk the feet all the way up to the front of the mat, getting a nice hamstring stretch here. Bend your knees, gather your prayer, and lift it all the way back up to the sky. And just bring your hands to your heart. We're going to do that entire sequence again. So inhale, hands up over the head. Exhale, float forward towards the mat. Inhale, hands to the shins, look up. Exhale, back, plank. And again, just hold it. Hold it. Inhaling. And exhale, send it back, down dog. So we're a little bit warmer now, really exaggerating the motion, thinking about making room in the spine. Fanning out, rolling out like a wave towards plank. So roll it out. Exhale, send the hips back. Heels press down. Again, high onto the toes. Wave it forward into a plank. Exhale, hips to the sky, and press it down. 3 more times. Inhale, high onto the toes. Wave it into a plank. And hips to the sky. 2 more times. Inhale, high onto the toes. Wave to plank. Exhale, send it back. All right, 2 more. Inhale, high onto the toes. Wave it forward. Hips to the sky. And last time, come forward into a plank. And this time, drop the knees, the chest, the chin, and onto the belly. Press up here, just a little mini cobra. And then again, press all the way back towards a child's pose. Rest your chest on your thighs. Take your hands back behind you, interlace the fingers, and just pull away, opening up the chest a little bit here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Reach the hands forward. We'll meet back. Downward facing dog. So again, look to the front of your mat. Let's walk, walk, walk up to where we're looking. Hamstring stretch. Bend the knees. Gather the prayer all the way up. And rest the hands at the heart. From here into Sun Salutations A. Release the hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive the body forward. Inhale, hands to the shins, look up. Exhale, step back with the left foot, then the right foot, downward dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Come forward, up, maybe all the way, but knees still down. And then tuck the toes, send it back down dog. Now leading with that right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, right foot between the hands. Left meets it and fold down. Reverse the swan dive all the way up. And then hands drop by your sides and into a prayer. So same thing on the other side. Release the prayer. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, hands to the shins. This time lead with the right foot, back, downward dog. Inhale, high onto the toes. Wave it forward. Knees, chest, chin. Forward, press it up, belly to spine. And then send it back down dog. This time with the left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, left foot, right foot, and fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, all the way up. And then hands come to rest at the heart. Plug your thumbs right into your heart space. Notice the heart rate is up. Blood is pumping for you. Oxygen moving through your body. Beautiful. Going into Sun Salutation B. Inhale, exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, hands to the shins. Now this time we'll step back with the left foot and just come up into a lunge. So lift up here, right back down, and we're going to come into Chaturanga. So little push up, into up dog, and then back, downward dog. Beautiful. Now we want to lunge with the other leg. So we'll lift the left leg up, bend the knee, step it forward. So here we go on the other side, right up into your lunge, and then back down. Send it back to plank. Another Chaturanga. Bend through the elbows, up dog, and back down dog. Now, so we get that 3 leg on the other side. Lift the right leg, bend the knee, right foot between the hands, and back up. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. And exhale, back to heart center. Nice deep breath. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. So same thing, leading with the opposite leg. Inhale, hands to the shins. This time step back with the right foot. Lift it up. High lunge. Down and into Chaturanga. A lot of push-ups. Just a few more. You've got it. Inhale up. Exhale. Beautiful. Now, right leg lifts, so we can lunge on the other side. Right foot between the hands. Lift it up, nice and strong. right back down, chaturanga. Bend the elbows, up dog, and back down dog. Nice work. Lead with the left leg, bend the knee, step it forward. And right comes to meet and fold down. Inhale, arms out to the side. And exhale right to the heart. That flow always feels so good. All right, so let's add on. Get a little stretch. So we're gonna step our feet about hips width distance apart and coming into yogic squat. So inhale, lift the arms up. And then as you exhale, we're gonna squat down. So a squat might not be accessible for all of us, and that's okay. You might need to turn your feet out a little bit. You might need to place a towel or a mat under your heels, or maybe you just come down halfway. Wherever you are, we're just gonna kind of sink into the hips. My hips really, really need it. So if you feel stable, take your hands, pointer fingers extended, and lift them up over the head. Ooh, nice and strong. Good. Hands come back down, and then you can step or you could hop back to a plank and lower through chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. So now going into a little flow here. Right leg to the sky, bend the knee, step the right foot between the hands. Drop that left knee down and come into a crescent, opening up here. Imagine the pelvis is coming closer to the mat, so sinking down. Good. Inhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up for a twist. Good. Inhale, exhale, right back down. And then flex those right toes back, runner's lunge. Inhale here, and exhale. Good. Right foot comes down, tuck the left toe under, lift the knee, and then step that foot in so it's flat. Bring the hands up to the thighs. With a flat back, bring the chest towards the thigh. Nice and strong, getting into those hamstrings. Inhaling. And exhale. Now, hands are gonna come down, and we're gonna float that left leg up off the mat. Flex the toes down to the ground. Reach the right hand, left hand back. You're flying here, and stand all the way up. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands right back to heart center. We'll do that on the other side. So step the feet across into hips width distance. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let's float down into that little yogic squat here. So maybe you're down halfway. You could even modify and just come to chair pose, just to get a little bit lower into the thighs. If you want, inhale, lifting up over the head with those hands, nice and strong here, arms right by the ears, and then come down. So from here, we'll step or hop back towards chaturanga and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Let's bring it forward for those stretches. Drop that right knee down, toes down. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhale, good. Right hand comes down, left arm stretches up here. Good, open up. Then left hand down, let's shift it back. Runner's lunge. Inhale in here. And exhale. Good, come forward. We'll tuck the right toes under and then step that right foot in. Bring the hands up to the thigh. So we don't want to fold over and hunch the shoulders here. So just bring the chest down. Really feel it into the hamstring. Leading with the top of our head, shoulders pulling away from the ears, nice and strong. Beautiful. And then from here, rock off, right leg to the sky. Arms come back behind you, just a little balance here. Flex those toes and stand up. Inhale, lift. And exhale, back through. Hands to the heart. So we're gonna go through that again. We're just gonna deepen the stretches, bring a little bit more energy to them. So let's release, arms up, wide stance again. We'll come back down into our squat. So with each time we enter into this pose, hopefully it becomes a little bit more accessible. Maybe you can take your left hand to the side, right arm up. Maybe you can come into a little bind here, maybe not. Play around with it a little bit. And I'm gonna give you another little fun challenge here. So a little crane, a little variation on crow. Squeeze those knees right into the upper arms and see if you can find a little balance here. So not quite a crow, just a little crane. So balancing there, maybe just a second, and step it back. Nice work. Lower through chaturanga, and then into up dog. And come back, down dog. You can always pause the video if you want to rewatch that or try it again or come back to it at the end of the flow. Right leg to the sky, bend the knee, right foot between the hands. So from here, again, we're gonna come into that lunge. Same dynamic, dropping the pelvis towards the mat, really getting into the front of the hip here. And then just taking a little bit of a wider twist, so up in that lunge. Reaching that right arm to the sky. Inhaling. And exhale, and then adding a little bit more twist in. So walk that left foot forward. This time, let's reach over to the outer edge of the right foot and open here into a twist. Balance is always a little bit of a challenge on this one. Good, inhaling. And exhale, take one more breath. Inhale, exhale. Now, challenging our balance a little bit here, lifting that left leg, but this time, let's open into a half moon. Flexing those toes, inhale, and exhale. Good, left hand comes down, step the left foot in. Reverse your swan dive, all the way up, and back to the heart. Beautiful. Lots of energy in those poses. Let's continue on the other side. Let's step it out as we inhale up, come down. Beautiful. Nice and strong. Nice work. From here, right arm out. Left arm reaches up. Maybe just here is enough. Maybe just for a second. Maybe you can make that bind happen behind the back. Look over that shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Let's try for that little crane. So again, squeezing just the upper arms with the knees. Coming forward. Can you get in a little bit here? Now a challenge. Maybe you can shoot right back and into your chaturanga. Upward dog. And back, downward dog. A little bit harder when the knees aren't on top of the arms and they're on the sides, but give it a try, fun to play around with. And then we'll stretch the other side. Left leg, left foot. Let's lift it up into our lunge. Again, sink that pelvis down. Belly's pulled in. Good. Right hand comes down. Lift it up, taking a little bit more into our twist. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Hands come down. Step that right foot in. So here we are again. Let's bring it over to the outer edge of that left foot this time. See, I lost my balance. It's a challenge. Use those inner thighs. Inhaling and exhaling. You've got it. Inhaling. And exhale, one more breath. Inhale and exhale and come back through. Let's pivot, opening that right leg, opening that right arm. Little half moon, this is one of my favorite poses. You can always use blocks here, making all of these lunges and twists and balances a little bit more accessible. Good, and lower that right hand down. And bring the feet together. From here, just fold forward. Hook Mark your big toes with your peace fingers and just pull yourself down. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Step back to a down dog. And then drop your knees. Let's take a child's pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. So come on up, and we're going to do a little stretch for our shoulders. Lots of work we just did on our shoulders through that flow. So inhale, round the spine, drop the head. And release, dog. And again, round the spine, drop the head. And release. Once more, round. And release. Good. Come to a neutral spine. Inhale. The right arm straight up to the sky. Let's thread the needle. Bring it down. Extend that left arm overhead. And just look under that left arm. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Your left hand slides back beside the face. Rotate and lift, right arm up. And then comes back down. Let's switch sides. Left arm reaches. Let's thread the needle through. Right arm extends. Close your eyes, just breathe. Feel that nice twist. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Right hand back beside the face. Let's twist and bring it back up. Good. Just one more little stretch here. Let's step that right foot out and just do a little rocking half child's pose here. Get a little stretch in the wrist as you come forward. A little inner thigh stretch as you move back and forth. Just a little mobility in the hips. And then from here, turn the right toes up and just sink down here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back up. We'll switch sides. So take that left foot out and just start with that rocking. Back and forth. Like I said, these are informal flows. Just things that I do on a regular basis. So turn the toes up, sink down just a little bit here. Getting that little extra stretch in. It only takes 15, 20 minutes. Your body will thank you and you'll build strength too. So let's come over and start to make our way down onto the mat. It's always important to use this time for a few moments for yourself. So gather the knees into the chest and we'll add a twist. So arms out to a T. Drop the knees over to the right. Look to the left. Nice deep breath to that left side. Good. And then we'll switch. So knees over. Bring it over to the other side. in opposite directions. Let's see if I have enough room. Good. Excellent. Scoot back onto my mat a little bit here. Bring your hands down to your sides. So stay here as long as you want. Let the legs flop out to the side, palms turn up. Erase any thoughts from your mind. These next few moments are just for you. Let everything else go.